Hello everyone, Dr. Arvind Nandikishore here. Welcome again to Finance with AB. In this video, we are going to discuss about the latest IPO which hits the primary market next week along with Vikran Engineering Limited IPO. So if you haven't watched that video yet where we discuss every detail about the IPO, please do check it out here in the I button given. In this video, we are going to discuss about the new IPO which is ANLON Healthcare Limited IPO. So without further ado, let's go right into the details. ANLON Healthcare Limited IPO. Let's get into the details. Incorporated in 2013, Rajkot, Gujarat, so an India-based company, manufactures pharma intermediates and active pharmaceutical ingredients. So what are they? Let's take the second one first, APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients. Let's say the company produces a drug, a medicine. So that medicine is supposed to have the particular effect on the human body or whatever space it is applying it. Now, the ingredient which is the reason for that effect to happen is called the active pharmaceutical ingredient, obviously. And a medicine will not have just a single ingredient. It will have multiple sets of things which have their own purpose. But what is the medicine for? Let's say paracetamol is there as a painkiller, can act as a drug which is used to reduce our fever, body temperature. So the ingredient present in that particular drug which reduces the body temperature, which does not make us feel the pain, that is the API. Now, the pharma intermediates are those products which are produced during the process of producing the drug. So, kind of an intermediate, that's the word itself as it says, before the final production, which possibly acts as a precursor for the API, active pharmaceutical ingredient. I mean, the final drug. Now, the company also offers services for complex chemicals needing exceedingly high purity and reduced impurities as well. So high-tech programs, high-level impurity, and they have their facility, they have their own facility for producing high purity chemicals with reduced impurities as well. Pharma intermediates like cyanoethylbenzoic acid and ketonitrile and so I don't know, I cannot read all of those things. Again, these are some of their products. Then active pharmaceutical ingredients in tablets, capsules, ointments, syrups, nutraceuticals, personal care and veterinary products. So they are not just limited to producing medicines and drugs. So they are also in nutraceuticals, basically vitamins and minerals, dietary supplements, all those things, personal care products, kind of, let's say, skincare products and so on, and veterinary products for animals as well. So these are their product portfolios, pharma intermediates, APIs, nutraceuticals, personal care, animal health products. We already discussed that. Now, drug master file approval from ANVISA, NMPA and PMDA. So what are these? I also just Googled the full form. So ANVISA is the a regulatory authority or the certifying authority in Brazil for the healthcare products or the pharmaceutical products. NMPA is that authority in China and PMDA is that in Japan. So they have international acceptance is what we can see from this point. Now they have 65 commercialized products, 28 products at pilot stage. So pilot stage is the one before the commercializing of the product. So they are ready to take off, and 49 products at laboratory scale stage. So that is the 49 products which are still undergoing research. They have their own R&D wing. So they are still undergoing research and development. Now the top line and bottom line of the company. So the top line has been kind of ups and downs. There has been ups and downs, but generally from FY23 to 25, there has been a meager, very slight increase, but the bottom line has been increasing steadily, which is one good positive factor. Now the key matrices, if we look at it, the market cap is around 2,500 crore, which makes the company one in the small cap section. Return on equity 40.45, very impressive, and that in capital employed almost 22%. Return on net worth is 25.5%. So the numbers, financial numbers, including EBITDA margin at 27% roughly, are really good. The PE ratio at 23.57 is also comparable to its peers, which we will be discussing later. The PB ratio, price to book value, is at 4.5. Now, the revenue comparison with its peers, the listed peers in the chittorgarh.com, our website for IPOs, is Chronox Lag Sciences, Supriya Life Sciences and Acutaas Chemicals. Basically, companies producing chemicals and drugs. Okay, so this is how the revenue comparison stands. So Acuitas with 206 crore, all the numbers are in crores, and this is the revenue in the past FY25. The issue is completely 100% fresh issue. There is no offloading from the existing promoters, which can be interpreted as a positive thing. So the promoters do not want to offload their shares; they want to hold on to it. So possibly they are also expecting something good to happen to the company. So everything is fresh issue, and the objectives of the issue, almost 30.7 crore goes to capital expenditure. 5 crore, almost 5 crore goes to repayment of loans and borrowings, and almost 43 crores for working capital requirements. So to enhance their working capital. Now, the pros and cons of the company. The company has in-house testing, quality control, and quality assurance of the drugs and chemicals which they produce. So they don't have to possibly, wait for approvals from other government authorities or other companies. They have their own quality assurance and quality control programs. That is really good. Strong product portfolio and scalable business. As we saw, the product portfolio consistently improving bottom line. We have seen that the top line has been dropping, then going up, but the bottom line has kept on increasing, which is one good thing. So probably their operating profits are, really good. Now, strict industrial technical regulations and quality requirements, which become stricter at times. There could be regulations from the medical authority, let's say Indian Medical Association or whichever it is, because of which they could face some sort of restrictions and possibly other additions to their already existing quality measures could be required. So that is one of the cons. Then heavy reliance on limited suppliers. This is listed in their red herring prospectus. 90% of their raw materials and the initial products which are required for the production of the drugs are coming from the top 10 suppliers. So they have a set of suppliers, but they have heavy reliance on the top 10. So if something happens to them, their supply could also be affected. Moving on to the details of IPO. IPO opens on 26th of August and lasts till 29th, because 27th, I guess, is a holiday in the market. So 26, 28 and 29. Lot size is 164 shares at a price band of 86 to 91. 91 rupees is the cutoff price. Issue size is 1 crore 33 lakh share, almost raising 121 crore rupees, which is a relatively small IPO. And the tentative listing date is on 3rd of September. So those are the details of the IPO covered in a nutshell. Let us know in the comment section if you are applying for this IPO, which opens on 26th of August. Am I applying for the IPO? I will obviously wait for the QAB subscription till end of day 2, QAB as well as HNI and NIA subscription. And depending on that, I will also probably make up my mind. And depending on the tariff impact, which could be relatively lesser because this is in the pharmaceutical sector. The pharma sector is almost exempted from the US tariff issue. So that is another video from Finance with AB. Do follow us in all of our social media, as you can see here. Till we meet again in the next video, take care, Jai Hind, and goodbye.